Friday, so I'm going to show you my breakfast. It's going to be a breakfast bowl. So in here are some red potatoes. I am using these ones for 4 points. And on top of that, I am going to put, I have 6 tablespoons of the egg beater Southwestern style for 0 points. And I have 2 pieces of the alfresco chicken bacon for 1 point. I'm just going to try to do this without spilling it. Ooh, did you see that? And then I have measured out, hold on, let me grab it. And then I have a 1/4 cup of the fat-free cheddar for 0 points. I'll sprinkle that on, and I have myself a 5-point breakfast. And let me show you what I'm going to take to work for lunch. Oh, and here, and I'm also having coffee, which I lost. I can't believe I lost my coffee. I think it must be still in the bedroom. I might eat this pear to help me this morning after I get to work. So for lunch today, I'm having leftovers. I had this on Wednesday, and it's the buffalo turkey buffalo sloppy joes. And this is 1 point, and I have a little bit a kind of coleslaw that I put on top of it that I made with the Opa feta dill for 1 point. And then I just have a side salad and an egg for 2. And then here is the blue cheese for 1 point. Actually, that looks like feta dill. Did I? Nope, it's blue cheese. So this is the Bolt House chunky blue cheese for 1 point. And I already said an egg. I have some roasted red pepper hummus for 2 points. And some vegetables. These are red, yellow, and orange bell peppers to go with that. Oh, and then for my sloppy joe, I have a pocket thin for 3 points. So lunch total is, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So 10 points for lunch. I have a fruit cup to eat either morning break, just whatever, snack on whenever. I am going to take a protein bar and a shake. I may have both or one. The shake is 2 points. The protein bar is 5. I'm going to try one of these. I haven't tried this flavor. Leah had this on her video yesterday, and she said this flavor was really good. I like the coconut one. I did not like the tangerine one. I just couldn't even, guys. I could not even, and I even passed it on to a coworker, and she couldn't either. So, but I really like the coconut one, so I'm hoping I like this one. But just in case, I'm bringing a backup drink. These are 1 point for the whole bottle, 0 points for half the bottle. This is the Costa Rica Clementine. So that is all that I'm taking to work today, and I will see you all in the car. Bye. Good morning. So happy Friday. Yeah, it'd be perfect if I didn't have to work today. No, I'm not too worried about it. It's gonna be, I think the only part of it that's really gonna be hard this weekend is working this, extra day, is that I'm gonna have to get back into a different kind of routine for filming videos. So my normal, what it's been since I started YouTube, is that since I've had 3 days off, my normal kind of filming routine has been, Fridays, I get up early, go to the grocery store, get everything done, come back, film a grocery haul, and then I would do, any whatever kind of maybe cleaning video or, that type of thing that I had to do when I was doing the Love It or Lose It, which I think I'm going to do one this weekend, because I have a good one. And then Saturdays, I would do half my meal prep. I would do a recipe video. And then if I didn't do a cleaning one on Friday, I'd do that on Saturday. Then Sundays, I'd do the rest of my meal prep. I'd do a planning video. So, I was, I had time to do it. So now, and the good thing about it was on Fridays is that nobody was there but the kids. And they were just in their bedrooms. So, and my husband is really, really supportive. It's not that, it's me. I just get this, I don't know, for some reason, whenever he's around, I mess up. And I do the same thing with my son. Whenever he's around and he's, in the car with me and I'm filming something, I mess up every time. I mean, I don't know. I think it's just knowing that somebody's sitting there, looking at me. But I'm going to have to get over that, because Saturday, I have a really good recipe for you. And I don't know why. One of them's new to me. The other one, I've made a couple times before, and I'm putting them together because they kind of go together. One's like a sweet treat, and one's kind of a salty vinegar treat. So I'll give you a little hint. But they're kind of the same type of thing, and so I thought they'd be perfect together. So if somebody had a sweet tooth or somebody wanted something more, you know, salty, savory type thing. So one of them's new, though. The salty, savory one is new. I've never tried it before, but it looks amazing. So, so I'm going to do that on Saturday. So, and that one, it takes overnight. So I'll have to film part of it on Saturday and part of it on Sunday. The part on Sunday, they'll still be in bed when I'm doing it. But Saturday, by the time I go grocery shopping, because I got to go to Costco too and get a few things. I've been watching people's videos. I said I was going to go to Costco once a month. Now, I do need to go for sure because I need some household stuff that I wanted to price last week first before I made sure that they were, you know, better pricing than what I could get at some of my local stores. And they are. So I have to pick up, you know, some toilet paper and Kleenex and paper towels and trash bags. So just some household stuff that'll last me over a month, which is amazing because I normally buy those things like at a month at a time, and I got paid last week, so I normally would have done it, you know, that's what I usually do with my paycheck because I get paid once a month, and so I try to stock up on things I can stock up for the month with, and I didn't do them last week because I wanted to price them. So anyway, so I had to pick those things up, and then I was watching Heather's video, and she had these chicken burgers on there that were only 2 points, and they looked so good in the box. So I'm going to try to find those. I didn't see those last week, but I wasn't really looking for them. I'm assuming they're in the freezer. I'll have to text her later and find out if that's where she finds them, because otherwise I'll just be walking in circles. But, and I think I might get my husband some lunch meat because he really likes ham lunch meat, and he's been that's what he's been wanting for lunches. Like, he goes through these phases where it's like peanut butter and jelly or ham, and so I think I might try some of that ham, and I might do sub sandwiches or something this week for dinner one day for them, and so they can just use it up. But anywho, I'm gonna go get some coffee at McDonald's because today is Friday and it was weigh-in day, which I'll kind of go over that here in a little bit after I get my coffee. And so it's kind of my higher point day because I'm going to do Fridays and Saturdays as my higher point days like I did last week. I probably won't go as overboard as I did last week on Friday. Last Friday I had 48 points. But I was off for one. So Saturday will probably be my high point day. But I probably won't even go over today. I'm not sure. I have to count everything up. But I'm going to splurge on a nice coffee. But it has no sugar. It's only 3 points. So it's not much of a splurge. But it's more than my regular 1 point coffee, which I'm really bummed about because I lost my coffee this morning. I left it in the bedroom. By the time I got back to it, it was really cold and did not taste good. Isn't it weird how your coffee can cool down from a hot coffee and cool down to a colder coffee and it just doesn't taste as good, but iced coffee tastes just fine? Like, what is that? Or is it just me? Is that just me? I don't know. I'm pulling up. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I got my coffee, medium iced coffee, no liquid sugar, and I added, well, I said 4 Splenda, but they put 3. I don't know. I even saw it on the screen, and the one person repeated back to me. Then when I got to the window, she's like, medium iced coffee, no liquid sugar, and I put 3 Splenda in it. I'm like, okay, whatever. Anyway, so what was I talking about? I don't remember. It's Friday, yay! Oh, weigh-in. So most of you who watch all my videos would know that I already have, well, my weigh-in's already posted. So by the time you watch this, that will already be posted. You already see this. So it won't really be a spoiler, but just in case, spoiler alert. So I did lose this week, and before I say anything, I just want to say that I am just so blown away by the support from everybody on YouTube. And I know I talked about this a little bit in my weigh-in, but it's like when I'm sitting there trying to hurry and I'm trying to like have all my thoughts in my head, I don't know. So more thoughts have come since then, but it's, especially from the other YouTubers. I mean, yeah, from the subscribers too. You guys are so great, and I really want to hear how all you guys are doing too, because I know most of you that are that are watching are also in Weight Watchers, and I'm kind of coming up. I think what I'm going to start doing is I kind of have an idea for a video to kind of involve the subscribers. So I think I'm gonna try to work on that this weekend, how I kind of want to do it, and then start it next week. So for those of you who are on Weight Watchers and you don't do videos, then, or also even if you do videos, I watch all your guys' videos, but I might not know you have videos, so you can let me know and I can go subscribe. But I just want to kind of just do something to involve everybody, and that way we can all talk and all share and, you know, all that fun stuff. And I might post it this weekend. I'm not sure if I can. I have a lot to do this weekend. So anyway, I just want to tell everybody that I know I wouldn't have made it 24 weeks. This week is 24 weeks. I never would have made it 24 weeks if I didn't have everybody's support. I would have given up by now. I mean, especially on the weeks when I was gaining, or the weeks that I wasn't losing at all, or I just lose a little bit, I would have given up. That's just what I used to do. But the support is just so inspiring, and everybody's so inspiring, and then I feel so like, you know, I think the only reason why, because we all hit plateaus, and I had never, I didn't know some people hit them for so long. Like, you know, I know that Jessie has told her story, and she had a plateau for so long, and she still was just so encouraging, so uplifting, and she's been like my rock this week. And Heather and Amber, and, you know, all of them have had their struggles, and they've all been here for me. And I just feel like such kind of a whiny little kid, you know, with complaining about, you know, just a few weeks with nothing happening. And I think it's just because in the past, I've always lost weight really, really slow. And in the past, though, it usually was because I wasn't doing everything right. You know, I would eat really good for a couple days. This is before Weight Watchers. This is when I just counted calories, or I did Atkins, I did, you know, all kinds of things. But I would always kind of cheat a little bit. You know, it was always just like, oh, I'm just going to eat a couple days. I'll be good for the rest, you know, the week. And so I think that's why it hit me so hard, because I had been doing everything right. I mean, there's a few weeks I didn't even dip into my weeklies at all. I mean, I tracked every single day. I got exercise in every single day. I think that's why it hit me so hard, is that this time I wasn't cheating. I was doing everything right. And then when I was using my weeklies, I was tracking them, and I was using them on good things. I mean, except for like the occasional donut that I would have, but I made it fit in my points. I didn't even use weeklies on those days that I ate those. So I don't know. I think that's why it hit me so hard. But then and last week, you know, it did hit me really hard, but then it literally like lasted like a day. And then afterwards I was thinking, what the heck? You know, I mean, it's going to happen, and I know it's going to happen. And I know it's easy for me to say that this week because I did lose, but I really do think though that, I mean, because there's a couple days, I weighed every day this week, and that was part of my new tactic. And I think it really, really helped me. Normally I would weigh a few days a week. I mean, there for a while before Weight Watchers, I was weighing 2 or 3 times a day, which was ridiculous. But, you know, it's just, this was a suggestion from Heather, and she was, you know, also, you know, she gave me so many great suggestions, and I think it really did help. But it got kind of scary there, you know, a couple days, because I was gaining and gaining and gaining. And, I mean, there was like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, exactly the same. Wednesday went up. Thursday went up a lot. And so I'm going to really examine, I mean, I kind of looked at my macros and my calories, because I've tracked everything on MyFitnessPal Monday through Thursday. I didn't do it over the weekend. I'm going to do it this week though. I tracked everything. I have my percentages of my carbs, protein, and fat. And there were a couple days I went over, like 35% of my calories were over in carbs. And sure, most of those were fruit and vegetable carbs, but it just shows you I have to watch my fruits. I really, really do. And I kind of, you know, I just always tell myself, oh, well, if I have an apple, that's so much better than having, you know, a rice cake. You know, I mean, even though the rice cake's only 2 points, or you know what I mean? I guess rice cake has carbs, so I guess that's not a good comparison. But you all know what I mean. And so, anyway, I don't know, but I promise you guys, I am going to have a good attitude from now on, no matter what happens. I mean, I know I could easily gain next week, you know, or I could lose more. But anyway, so I was down 3.6 this week. So I am at 203.4, which means I'm only, 199 was my goal to beat by today. Today was my original goal of 199. But I had, when all this started happening with not losing and stuff, I did move it to the last Friday, my last weigh-in in August. So the last weigh-in in August is my new 199 goal. And I think I've told you all before, the reason, I'm just looking how long I've been talking. The reason $199 is important to me is because that's where I had stopped before. It might have been $195, but I'd have to look back on my FitnessPal tracking and see. But I just know if I get to $199, that's where I was before I started just giving up again, and I gained back, you know, up to 234.4, which is where I started on Weight Watchers. I was at 280, so when I got down to 199, I mean, I lost 80 pounds, a little over 80 pounds, and then I just messed it all up because I was just being lazy, and I was getting frustrated, and I couldn't stay on track, and nothing was working for me. Counting calories was working great up until the point when I couldn't handle the portion control. I need portion control for me. I need, you know, it to tell me how many points I can have. I mean, that's just me. That's something that's why Weight Watchers works great for me. It kind of gives me a starting place. I mean, I know with calories it gives you a starting place too, but it just didn't work for me. I mean, it kind of did, but kind of didn't. I don't know. Does that make sense? I know I'm so rambly, and I'm just really dreading going to work today because I haven't worked a Friday. The last Friday I worked was I think the last Friday in April. And then I took some vacation days and some personal days, and then our agency was closed for the other days. So, anyway. So I'm at work. It is 7:25, guys, 5 minutes early. So I'm going to call hubby and let him know I'm here. And there hasn't been anybody in the lunchroom lately, so that's why I've been able to kind of take pictures and sneak in some Instagram stories. I'm really enjoying that. I never could figure out Snapchat, but I'm really enjoying the Instagram stories. So you can watch me on there. My dog woke me up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I filmed him. But anyway, and that breakfast was really feeling really good, but I can tell because of all the potatoes, even though they're only 4 points, I probably shouldn't eat those all the time. But I figured today is, you know, one of those days where I'm not going to worry about too much. So, but it was really, really filling. So if you guys want to make yourself a breakfast bowl, those was really, really good. So I will talk to you all after work or at lunchtime or something like that. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hi everyone. Lunchtime. It's actually like almost 20 minutes later than I normally take lunch, but my boss is going to be out of town all next week, so I need to get her to sign a couple things beforehand. Then traffic is horrible. So, you know, you're thinking, what are you doing out in traffic when you brought your lunch to work today? Well, here's the dealio. So, I don't know, after such a heavy breakfast, like to me it was a heavy breakfast. It had the potatoes and the bacon and the eggs, and it was just a lot heavier than I normally have. When I looked at I was thinking about the sloppy joes and the bread and the salad and all that, I just felt like it was going to be really heavy on my stomach. So I decided to get a Subway salad instead. I mean, all that food was leftovers anyway from dinner, so I don't feel too bad about not eating it because it would have just gone to waste anyway in my refrigerator. So, or my son might still eat it tonight, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not even sure what's for dinner tonight. The family kind of wants fast food. They're talking like pizza or something, which I can do pizza because I do have a pizza that I have figured where it's only like 6 points a slice, and like I said, today is one of my higher point days anyway, so I could do that. But my husband might want Sonic cheeseburgers because that is his favorite. And there I could get a grilled chicken, and I think it's like 11 points, which would still be around the same as what my pizza would be. So I don't know. I'll have to figure out what it is, and I'll let you guys know. So I'm going to run into Big Lots, and then I'm going to run and get my salad, and then I will show it to you when I get it, even though it's the same salad I get every single time I go to Subway. But oh wells. Okay, bye. Okay, so double chicken chopped salad, no dressing, no cheese. I have my dressing I brought this morning for my salad, which I think is feta dill. I thought it was blue cheese, but it looks like it's feta dill. Either one, no big deal. And then I did get some oven baked barbecue chips. So this is 4 points. Salad is 3 points, so 7 points for lunch. And I'm gonna go because I only have about 20 minutes left to lunch because I was in Big Lots for longer than I wanted to be. But I got something. Let me show you real quick. I'm excited and scared. So I got me a mandolin slicer, which I have been terrified of these always, and I know there's like a little guard on there, but I don't know, something about them terrifies me. But I need these for the recipe I'm going to show you guys this week, and it was only $8. So yay! So I'm excited because this is going to help my recipe. I was just going to do it by hand, but this will make it much easier. So there's a little sneak peek. It has something to do with mandolins. And then what else did I get? Oh, I can't show you what else because, well, here's some potty pads for my dog. But I have some gifts in there for somebody who might watch my video, so I can't show you. So I am going to head back to work and eat my lunch, and I will talk to you all later. Bye. Hi everyone. So I'm off work. It wasn't that bad today. I think it mostly just dragged on towards the end of the day because I was done with pretty much everything on my list. If I would have started anything new, I wouldn't have had time to finish it, and it always bugs me, when you have like part of something done. Right now I'm on the other side of the road construction. Wonderful. Anywho, so the family, I got them Sonic for dinner. I had enough points because, like I said, I could use some of my weeklies because I usually do on weigh-in day, but my stomach has been so upset ever since I ate that salad at Subway, and I only ate half the salad because it just was not agreeing with my stomach, and I'm hoping it was nothing bad in the salad. I mean, I don't feel like I'm gonna be sick or anything. I'm just, here, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. That was insane traffic. So, I really hate it when there's construction, and there are signs like all the way up to the construction that say right lane closed, have little merging signs. And what do people do? They don't go over until there's lines and lines of traffic, and then they try to squeeze over just so we can get that one spot ahead of you. It is so annoying. And now I see flashing red lights up above ahead of me. Oh my gosh, this is just crazy today. Friday. I'm going here. Hold on. Okay. Hope everyone's okay. There was an SUV turned on its side on the flashing lights were on I'm southbound, and it was on the northbound, and it was turned over on its side, and the ambulance was there attending to the people, so hopefully they're okay. And traffic, I'm glad I'm not going north. Oh my, yeah, it's backed up. It is crazy. Anyway, so I had to try to get through traffic on like one of the busiest streets in town, then get on the freeway. So I'm on the freeway on the way home, and anyway, so I was saying, my stomach is just, I don't know, it's just all like gurgly, and it was fine after breakfast, and I knew, like, I think it was already not feeling well before lunch, because like I was saying, I just still was kind of feeling the heaviness of breakfast, and I don't know if it's because I eat eggs all the time, but I haven't had potatoes in a long time, but I don't know what the potatoes would have done. So, I don't know, it was just kind of gurgly. So the only thing I've had today, I had the breakfast I showed you, and I ate only half, probably not even half, but I just logged it as half of my salad, and then, so I logged half of my salad dressing. I did eat the chips, so breakfast was 5, lunch then was 2 for the salad, 1 for the salad dressing, that's 3, 5 for the chips, that's 8. So 8 for lunch. I haven't had any of my snacks. I did not feel like having any of my snacks. I did drink half of my buy drink, so that is 0. I had the McDonald's coffee this morning, and that was 3. So that's 11 plus 5 is 16. And then I've already pre-logged all my coffee that I'll have for the rest of the night. And I did 3 points because I'll probably have an extra cup, but maybe not if my stomach's still upset. So right now I have 19 points used, so I have 11 left. I did get no. I have 19 now with this. I got a diet cherry limeade, and it's like 1 point in the app. So that's how I had 19, because my coffee was 2. My pre-logged coffee for the rest of the night. And so, anyway, I don't know. So I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner. Just not, right now, even smelling all these, I have like all these burgers and fries over here, and it's just not even like, it is not doing any justice for my stomach right now. yeah, not pretty at all. Anyway, so I don't know, I'll figure something out for dinner if I eat anything, but if I probably won't show it to you guys because I want to get this video up because I did most of my meal plan last night, so I'm gonna do my grocery list tonight, and then need to make my Costco list because I do have a few things I need to get at Costco, and so I probably, if I do happen to have anything to eat before I upload this video, I'll let you know. But if not, just know that it may be saying I'm ending this video with only 19 points used. More likely there'll be more. I just don't know at this point when it's going to be. So we'll see. I have all night. It's Friday. I have all night to upload this video. So you'll probably just see what I end up with. I'm sorry. I'm like rambling, I know. But yay, I'm just glad I'm off work. And so tomorrow, plans for videos. Let's see. Tomorrow, grocery haul, Costco haul. I'm going to film half the recipe video, the other half on Sunday. And then I have meal prep. So the recipe video will be up on Sunday instead of Saturday. Meal prep Saturday and Sunday. It'll be up on Sunday. Planner video up on Sunday. I have a cleaning schedule video. It'll be up on Monday. And then I have one other video I'm thinking about doing for Love It or Lose It. If I get to that, it'll be up Monday. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and then I had one other video I'm thinking about doing this weekend, but I don't know. I think I might be overextending myself. This is where I'm going to miss my day off today. Is right here. Trying to get all these filmed, but I'll do it. That's what my happy planner is for, is to plan all this stuff out. So I hope you all had a great Friday and have a wonderful weekend. And even though I won't be seeing you like this, I'll see you like this on Monday. So for another What I Ate video. And I'll see you all, though, in many other videos over the weekend. So I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.